I'm really excited to make a digital animated card. So here I have imported my images into Lightroom. We're going to start off with just color correcting a couple of these. Even though it's a really simple step, it is important to just move through basic color corrections because it's the foundation for everything that you do moving forward. So the first thing that I do is I always kind of bump up the exposure a little bit. I want to see what it is that I'm working with. So I might bring in the highlights a little bit. I might bring out the shadows just a tad. And then also try bumping up the contrast so that we're getting some definition in here. My absolute favorite thing to always work on when I'm color correcting images is HSL. So I'm gonna bump up the saturation on the red because I want it to feel really vibrant. I'm gonna do the same for the blue. I'm gonna bump up the green a little bit. I'm gonna do the orange as well. And then when it comes to the hue, I honestly feel like everything is reading pretty much as it was in real life. So I'm feeling good about that. The bottom left is feeling a little bit darker. So I'm gonna come up here. I actually think I am gonna wanna try the radial gradient. I'm just gonna increase the exposure a little bit. You know, if we toggle between the before and after, you see it just kind of balances out the image in a really nice way. I feel like it's looking pretty good.
It's looking really good.
My favorite thing to do always is copy and paste.
Oh, it's the best, the best.
I love, keeping it consistent throughout. Another great way of doing that is by creating a preset. You can go up to develop, new preset.
Ooh,
you can choose which of the settings you want the preset to remember. So we'll do ornaments. So here we'll go on to the next image. So I could paste, or I could go up to, it'll be under user presets. You can see that, we can copy and paste it, or you can just sort of have it there all the time. Ultimately, a preset or copy and pasting your settings is really just a great starting point for the image. It's not necessarily going to be, the perfect solution for every photo because you move, the lighting changes. So like here, it's feeling a little bit dark. So I am gonna just bump up the exposure a little bit. I'm feeling like that's looking pretty good. So now I'm gonna go to my next photo. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm really just sort of moving through these other images, again, making small adjustments. So now we've made it to the tree moment. So right off the bat, we can tell our color temperature is off.
Yes.
What we might wanna do is decrease the color temperature a little bit. The vibe of the space is moodier. I don't want the tree to feel too overly bright. I'm just gonna go ahead and brush in this. So we're just gonna make it a little bit brighter. And then I also wanna increase the exposure up here on the ceiling because I don't want the top detail to get lost. If you go to lens corrections under profile, there's this little tab here that says enable profile corrections. So because I really want to try to keep my line straight and get rid of any distortion, I am going to enable this profile correction that just sort of evens it out a little bit. So I'm going to copy that and I'm just gonna paste it on this one, which has the candles lit. Then I'm gonna do the same thing here. This has everything, the lights, the, all the stuff. So let's now export these 3 images. And now we're gonna go to Adobe Express and start a new project, video. I'm just gonna drag these in here. We're definitely gonna need to resize. So in here, we have our 3 photos. And then at the very end, I just added in a cheeky photo. I clicked on these little 3 dots and I selected duplicate. And then I can just move this around freely. I literally just went through and copy and pasted the text on here. What's great about that is that it'll put it in the exact same place each time. And then I just repeated it. This purple section is actually audio. I already found a really great song.
Yeah. Oh, we can hear it. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah.
So, and then from here, it's just super easy to share. You can export it.
Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.